Okay, this is stuff for Halloween that I have bought, and what I'm going to do is, as I buy things, I'm going to try to add them to this video, and then I can have one big Halloween haul after I've bought everything, because last year I bought stuff every week, and I thought if I had saved it, I could have just shown you all the Halloween stuff in one video. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and if I don't buy any more stuff, then you'll just see this in a regular grocery haul. This stuff was all from Home Goods. I bought these plates and try to show you the detail. They were $3.99 each, and they're the Royal Stafford. They're made in England, so there's that one. And then here's this one, and they had the big plates as well. I don't actually plan on using these. These are for me. They'll be for display. I have lots of shelves in my dining room, and I will put those on a shelf. Portobello by Design, these are probably my very, very favorite coffee cups, and I like this shape. They have different shapes, but I like this this great big, like almost a teacup shape. This one has frames all over it. I absolutely think it's adorable. It has skeletons, a mummy, cat, witch, a vampire, owl, just all kinds of things. And then it says eat, drink, and be scary on the inside, and it has a bat detail around the edge. And then this one is just little black kitty cats, which we used to have a little black kitty cat, and his name was Church, and we had Church for 14 years. He was a good cat, but he's not like Chapel. He doesn't have the personality of Chapel. This says too cute to spook, and then it says boo at the bottom. And then, and those were $4.99 each. And then this was $30, and I don't even know how to describe her, but she's just different. And Kevin's like, what are you going to put on those trays? Do you put candles on those trays? You could put little like tea candles, and that would look cute. You could put little pumpkins. You could put some candy in each one. You could put like candy corn in each one. I don't know what, if anything, I'll put in her trays, but I'm going to try to put her on the mantle. We'll see. But I just thought she was very unique. At Michael's, I bought this sign. I love it. It says trick or treat, welcome scaredy cats, and it has the vintage cat on it. What I like about it is you don't have to hang it. It actually has a stand on the back, and that's what I plan on as far as right now. That's what I'm thinking, is I'm going to stand it up. It was $32. However, I had if you go on your phone, you can always download a 40% off coupon right from their website. So I got 40% off that. And then at Home Goods, I bought this pillow. I absolutely love it. It was $9.99, and the back is just black. And once again, we have a black cat. And then also from Home Goods, I bought some of these Portobello by Design mugs. This is, it has cats on it, an orange cat, two black cats, a mummy, and one looks like a skeleton, and on the inside it says Happy Halloween. These were $4.99 at Home Goods. This one is, it looks like it says Boo. They put their sticker here, but it just has black cats and a moon, and that one says Trick or Treat, and it has little cats at the top. This one just had little, I don't know what little bat wings with a paw in the middle, and this one has cats. And then this one, I love this. It has little witch stockings and witch shoes, and her dress, and her spoon, and her broom. It has all kinds of things. Her cauldron, and on the inside it says you've been poisoned. So you get to the bottom of your tea or coffee and you've been poisoned. I love that. And then at Marshall's, I found more of these. So you know, Marshall's, Home Goods, it's all the same company. These were also $4.99 at Marshall's. So these were all designs that I did not have. It has a little dog on it with a crow and a moon, and it says Wizard Westy. And then this one, Ashley said she thought this one looked like Chapel, big fat cat, which Chapel is. And it has a cauldron, and it says Creepy Cat. And then this one, of course, have a pug, have to get the pug dog in the jack-o'-lantern. So I thought that was really cute. And it says pumpkin pug. And then this one is a bat cat. And he's holding his jack-o'-lantern. And it says bat cat. And then this is Count Dogula. And he has his cape and the house, haunted house. There's a little cemetery there, it looks like. And it says Count Dogula. And then lastly, I bought this one. This one's called Witch's Brew. And I love the witches. I love that they're old, gnarled looking witches. This would go in like my top 5 of the ones that I really like. And it looks like they're flying over a cemetery. And it has bats and stars. I love that design. And it is called Witch's Brew. So I have 2 more little finds for Halloween. This plate came from Home Goods, and I will not actually use it. I will set it in the dining room on the shelf. It was $3.99, and it's the name of it is, it's called Wicked, and they actually had larger plates, like dinner plates. They had mugs, coffee mugs, but since I'm just using it as a decoration, I just wanted just one plate. But I loved it that they're ballerina skeletons. And then our Target, as of right now, you'll know if I find more at Target, it'll be added onto this haul. But our Target is just now getting their Halloween stuff out. They had one of these sitting out. I'm sure they'll have a lot more of them. It was $30. At Walmart, I bought these, they call them decorative gourds. Kevin calls them ugly gourds. He said you could get some of those ugly gourds. So I love them though. The lumpier, bumpier, ugly color, the better. I just like them. So I bought a bag of those, and then I bought a bag of these pumpkins. You get 3, 4, you get 5, and they're just various sizes, but I like them. They're little bitty ones. And then I got 1 giant pumpkin. They had like regular size pumpkins for like $3.50. This one was like $8.88 or something. So instead of getting 2 smaller ones, I just got 1 great big one this year. But that is a good looking pumpkin. At TJ Maxx, I found another Portobello by Design coffee mug. This one says Trick or Treat, and it has jack-o'-lanterns and candy and leaves around the edge. And then it has a black cat. It says Happy Halloween. It has a witch hat, bats, a skull. It's just, there's a spider. Really, really cute cup. It was $4.99 at TJ Maxx. And then at Kirkland's, Kevin went around smelling all the candles at Kirkland's. This is a cobblestone candle, and we both agreed that we like this one the best. It is called Creamy Pumpkin Frosting, and it's a limited edition. These were actually on sale. They were 30% off. If I had realized how cheap they were, I would have bought 2, because not only were they 30% off, but then they had like an additional, a fragrance bonus of like $1.99 off. So this candle only ended up being like $5. So like I said, if I had known it was that cheap, I would have bought more. But it's the color of candy corn, so it's really pretty. It's one that you want to set out so people can see it. So I showed this in a grocery haul. I should have saved it for this Halloween haul. I forgot. I'm doing Halloween stuff separately. So this was bought for Halloween. This is a Pyrex ball. I've already taken the sticker off of it because I just washed it. But it is mummies, and I absolutely love it. Love getting new Pyrex balls for the seasons. Well, I have a new Portobello by Design mug to share with you. A coffee cup. I guess it's not a mug, it's a cup. It says Trick or Treat on the inside, and I think this is my new favorite. So I'm going to take the sticker off so that we can look at it properly. Now, most of the time I buy these at either Home Goods or Marshall's, or Home Goods or Marshall's, I guess, or TJ Maxx. that was the other place. I think TJ Maxx is where we've seen them. However, this one, I saw it online. I looked up pictures of Portobello by Design cups. And this one, I've never seen it before. And I can understand why. It's my new favorite. I absolutely love it. You have the jack-o'-lantern little girl. You have a witch. You have, I love the bunting and the ghost with the balloon, the kitty cat with the sweater, and then you have the Grim Reaper and a devil with a little dog here, and there's bats, there's a vampire little boy. So this is my new favorite. But what I want to tell you about this one, because I've never seen it around here, I paid more for it. I paid a lot more for it. I bought this from eBay. Most of these mugs I pay, I'm thinking, you all will know because you'll have just seen it in the video, I'm thinking I pay like $4.99 for them, $5 a piece, something like that. This mug I paid $22 for. If you look at these mugs on eBay, they charge about $22 a piece. So that's just how expensive they are. But this, I love it so much, and I think it's so beautiful. And it brings me so much pleasure to just look at this that I was willing to pay the $22. It was actually $22.25. And yeah, it's my new favorite. So I love it. I'm thrilled with it. It's fine. I got it in the mail today. I need to wash it, but I absolutely love it. I showed these in a regular grocery haul, but I wanted to show them in this video too, since I'm trying to keep track of the things that I'm buying for Halloween. I bought both of these, and I consider them to be Halloween purchases, although cinnamon stick is extremely popular for Christmas. They had another one. It was called, gosh, I wish I could remember what it's called. It was something, okay, I know what it was called. It was called Sparkling Cinnamon. It was a Yankee candle. It was red. So instead of having orange, the burnt orange wax, it had red wax, and it was called Sparkling Cinnamon. I think this one, they both smell very, very, very similar. This one seemed to smell a little bit stronger, so we bought this one because I did have the Sparkling Cinnamon in my buggy, but they both smelled very, very similar. So I'm wondering if it's not basically the same scent, but different color wax, different name for the holiday. I don't know. And this is the Wick candle. I have never had one of these candles before. I've never burned one, so it'll be interesting to me to see how well they burn. These were both expensive. Normally, I do not spend this much on candles. I mean, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's very expensive. The Wick candle was $23. It was $22.99. So I don't even go to Bath and Body Works and spend that much on a candle. So I don't know why I got that in my head to do that today. And then the Yankee candle was $29.49, and now I paid $22.11. So $23 and $22. So that is a lot of money for two candles, but I'm hoping they'll last me a while. So we'll see how these compare to the other two that I bought previously. So I am burning this Wick candle, and it says it has Plus Wick Innovation. Patented wick design delivers soothing crackle, fast fragrance, and better burn. So I have never had one with this crackle, so I just want to be quiet for a minute so you can hear it. And I'm actually going to turn off the light so you can even see it better and listen. So at the end of this video, I figured I would give you like a little mini candle review. I also want to tell you before I forget, there was one thing that you just saw in that haul that I returned. Any guesses to what it would be? Well, you see I've got my coffee cups behind me, and I have all 3 plates that you saw in the video behind me. So what would I have returned? Well, I returned that black cart that said potions on it to Target. I brought it home and I put it at the spot where I wanted it. I took the tag off of it and everything. Thankfully, I kept my receipt, but I put it in the spot and I kept looking at it, and it was bugging me. It was bugging me because I kept looking at it and I pictured a $20 bill and a $10 bill. That thing was $30 for this black cart. And I thought, you know what? That is just not worth $30 to me. To some people, that would probably be worth $30. To me, it was just, it was not worth the $30, so I took it back to Target. So that is the only thing that I've returned out of the Halloween haul. But the candles, I wanted to talk to you about the candles because some of these, well, to be completely honest, I showed you 4 candles during this video. I probably would not buy any of them again, but for different reasons. This one I would not buy again. It was a good candle. It was only like a $5 candle at Walmart. It's a Glade, and it had a really good smell the entire time. I liked it, but something that I've taught myself to look for, and I don't know where my brain was when I was buying it. Well, I can tell you, it was covered on the top. You couldn't tell it didn't have a lid. I always look for lids on my candles. They need to have lids, and the reason is because for years, at our old house, I would burn candles. I always kept them on top of the stove just for safety. And every time I would blow them out, for years that black smoke was going up in the air. And I never realized it until a long time passed that my wall above there was black from the soot. So, ever since then, it's like I will not buy a candle anymore that doesn't have a lid. Now, I know you could take this lid and use it for this candle. That is what I had to do every time. And you could collect them to where you wouldn't have to worry about it if you wanted to buy them. For me, I just won't buy it again. It had a great smell, but I won't buy it again because it didn't have a lid. And this was as far down as it got, which is pretty far. This, I would not buy this brand again. This was from Kirkland's. Kirkland's, it was a really good deal, fortunately, but it did not, you can see that it stopped there. Once it got to there, it would go out. It would completely, like, the flames would go out, and it did not smell anymore. It had a smell at the initial burn and for the first few times, but then after that, it wasn't worth it. So even though I got it at a great discount, it's like, why blow your $3 on something that, you know, it just wasn't worth it. Now, the next 2 candles, the most recent ones, the last ones that you saw in the haul, they were very, very expensive. And that is the reason I'm telling you I would not buy them again. I apparently just lost all senses when I was in Meijer that day. And because I never spend that much money on candles. I don't like going in Bath & Body Works and spending $12 on a candle. And so I don't know what got into my mind when I went in Meijer and I spent double on each of these candles. I haven't had these as long. I am still using them, so that is why they aren't down as far. I'm finished with the other ones. Like after this review, those 2 will go in the garbage. But these 2, I'm still burning these. This is the cinnamon stick. It is a nice cinnamon scent, but it is light. It is lighter than what I had hoped for, honestly. I had hoped for a stronger scent of cinnamon, but I still like it. The Wood Wick, this is the first one of these that I have ever had. It is the Clove Tea, and this, the Wood Wick candle is 10.5 ounces. The Yankee candle is 22 ounces. So I have burned them both the exact same amount of time. The reason that this one is half gone is because it is half the size. So, but I do have to say, this one is Clove Tea, and it once again, it is a very light smell. You can smell it. It's nice and pleasant, but it still is light. I do have to say that, you know, I did spend double on these, but they do seem to burn slower. So that is something that I'm just not knowledgeable about when it comes to candles, that when you buy a cheaper candle, it's probably going to burn faster. At least that's been my experience with these. These burned much, much faster, whereas I have had these for like all day long going, and they still have, I mean, I probably have weeks left on these candles, which is terrific. So, but the reason I'm saying I wouldn't buy them again is because they were just too much money and I'm too cheap. So if you like these brands, just know that the Clove Tea and the Cinnamon Stick, they do smell good. But honestly, for me, I have bought Bath & Body candles in the past. I would just as soon go to Bath & Body and buy those candles, because I honestly think they have a stronger scent. When you buy the sweater weather or the flannel or all of these, you know, vanilla sugar or all of these fragrances that they have, I truly believe that they are stronger, much stronger scents than any of these. So I do think if you're buying your candles from Bath & Body Works, I think that's a good place to buy them. And I do know that during the month of December, there's usually one day only, where they have a candle sale for like $8.50, $9 each. It used to be $8, they raised it, 4 candles. And you can buy as many as you want for like $8.50, $9. So that would be the time to go. Of course, you're missing out on the good fall scents that are out, but you get all those Christmas scents that are really nice too. So I personally, if I buy candles for the future, I will just go to Bath & Body. And the good thing about Bath & Body is you get a 20% off coupon a lot of times in the mail, and so you're getting even a better discount. Even if you buy them throughout the year, it's a better deal. I just think I think they're a little bit too pricey for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing kind of all the stuff I bought for Halloween in one video, and thanks for watching.